With a little bit of twine and 2 sticks, you can make a carrying system that's very versatile in a woodland environment. Step 1 is to cut your lengths of stick. What I found it works best are these dimensions that I have right here. This handle stick, which we'll call the shorter one, around 1 foot in length, and then our second bottom stick is going to be about 2 foot in length. Then what we want to do is come in from the edge, and there's no really set amount here. I like to come in on my smaller stick about 1 inch, my larger stick about 4 inches, and cut a very simple V-notch into our wood. So it doesn't have to be anything pretty, and all that this is doing is holding our twine in place so it doesn't slide off the ends. Step 2 is to take twine. I have 2 4-foot pieces here. And all that we're going to do is tie a slip knot with a jam knot. So basic slip knot, you can see right there, okay? Very basic slip knot on each end with a jam knot, just like that. And you're gonna place that around your smaller stick. And then tighten that down. Get that good and tight because you're gonna have some pressure on this. You can see that jam knot worked really well there. And now we're going to take the other end and we're going to do the same thing on our large stick. So this is what I created. I created I'll back up a little bit, 2 sticks. One's bigger, one's smaller. The smaller one is going to be our handle. Our larger one is going to be our toggle in a sense. So let's just go over here and I'll show you the versatility of how this carrying system works. Okay, so very simple setup here. We have our handle end, and then we have our so-called toggle end. And what I did was I cut just some down lumber from this past year, and I'm gonna lay this across these strings right here. Now, this is of course just a demonstration. I'd be able to load a lot more or a lot less in here depending on what I want it to do. And then all that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this toggle like this, and I'm gonna feed it through the rope itself. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna bind up just like this. And at this point now, I have a simple carry method for this wood. So that's it, a very simple carrying method to take different types of materials from camp to camp or from an area of resources back into camp. Now, not only does this work with firewood, but if you made 2 of these, you can also attach these to a log and do a 2-man log carry. If you had to carry a bigger piece of timber back into camp, you can also make 2 of these and then take 2 handfuls of wood back into camp. It works great with small material. You saw this medium-sized firewood that I'm taking back to camp. It works really well. You can also use this if you have a wool blanket and a tarp and you're using it as a bedroll type fashion and you're not traveling too far. You could throw it in this system and take it along with you. So there's a lot of versatility in this. So it's something else for you to think about, keep in mind, and try it out at camp. This was Dan Wowack at Coalcracker Bushcraft. As always, stay in the woods, guys.